Hello and good morning to everyone. My name is Piyush, and today we are going to start with a new lesson, that is the little fir tree. Okay, and before starting, I would like to really appraise those who have done worksheets so well and particularly in time. So, hats off to you for giving such a huge response, and I'm really glad that many students are taking part in completing the worksheets I'm sending. And of course, thank you for watching my videos. For I can see in my analytics how many students are watching, and if you haven't watched my videos yet, you can just open my channel and you can watch it from there straight away. And also don't forget to press the subscribe button so that you can get the latest updates of my videos. And today we are going to start with a new lesson, the little fir tree, that is of class 4 unit 2 part lesson number 4. Okay, so without wasting any time, let us start. And yes, as usual, I would like to ask some introductory questions. So first of all, tell me which particular day is celebrated as Christmas Day? It's in the month of December. Okay, that's 25th of December, right? You all know that. So there is one particular one particular activity that is done on this particular day, Christmas Day. We all decorate trees, right? And not just normal trees, these are fir trees, right? So fir trees, let me tell you a little about fir tree. Fir trees are basically celebrated as Christmas tree, and it looks like this. Okay, so you all must be knowing about this. Anyhow, so one more thing, how many of you believe in magic? And yes, fir tree actually reaches up to 15 to 20 meters. Okay, and they have a lifespan of 60 years, like an average man has a lifespan of 60 to 70 years. So in the same way, fir trees also have a lifespan of 60 years approx. Okay, so yeah, my next question is, do you believe in magic? Well, if you do believe in magic, then let me tell you that there is not anything in science as magic. Magic is just the cleverness of magicians. It is just the illusion that they create in front of us. Okay, like often when I was in my childhood, I used to go to these to watch these magicians, and I would be so much astounded, I would be astonished watching them doing such kind of great things, like disappearing birds from their hands and creating something like paper bits and other thing, pouring water into the jug, but there is no water when they pour it out. So these kind of magics, these are not just magics, these are the tricks. Okay, they draw our attention from what they do with their clever hands to something else, so that they can, make us believe that the magic actually happened, but it is just a clear and very clever use of hands or other parts of body, so that the viewers get to know, get to feel actually that these magicians are doing some kind of tricks, but actually that does not happen at all. Okay, yeah. So basically, fir tree is celebrated during Christmas Day, and you must have known that fir tree has leaves that are very sharp, like needles, right? So from this lesson, we'll learn something new, and if I ask you, you may take anything you want as a wish. So you would be putting any demand all of a sudden, that my demand is this. I wish to have all the luxuries in my life. I wish to have some kind of car. I wish to have all the knowledge. Then basically these wishes, if someone asks us, if by God's grace someone grants us these wishes, are you going to live satisfactorily for the rest of your life with these wishes? Exactly. My point is, when we wish for something, we should actually try to get it with our hard work, not by someone granting us those things. Because when we do something with our hard work, when we get something with our hard work, we really value it, and we understand the negative impacts and the positive impacts of all these things. Okay, so if you want all the luxuries, make sure a rich man can never sleep at night because of the fear of losing all the luxuries. So we should try to live our lives as simple as a sage. एक साधु की तरह हमें अपनी लाइफ को जीना चाहिए, बिल्कुल सिंपल लाइफ, बिल्कुल stern life, disciplined life basically, so that we do not have the loss. अगर हम, if we get attached to something that is so much dear to us, that we love so much, we definitely get hurt when such kind of things, you know, are separated from us. So we should try to get whatever we can with our hard work, with our willpower, with our determination, so that we have the power to get that thing back, even if they get separated, even if they get lost. Okay, so do not depend on any kind of luck, any kind of magic. Everything you can do is right in your hands. Okay, today is 27th April, and I would like to share one very important information about today. Today, this particular day is celebrated as Freedom Day in South Africa. Of course, Independence Day is celebrated on 15th August in our country, but this country, South Africa, this particular country has also gone through a lot of struggles before getting independent. If time allows, I'll share another video about this particular information, how South Africa got independent. Okay, and their struggle was even harder than the struggle Indians had got. It was about races, discrimination of races, and Nelson Mandela was the one who, and others of course, but Nelson Mandela is the one who came in light for and because it was because of him particularly that this particular country got freedom. So I'll share a detailed video about how they got independent. Let's continue with our lesson as of now. Okay, that is a little fir tree. So Shetty is a character here. Basically he is the magician. Okay, so he was returning home. He had gone to some particular place, but now he was returning home. While he was coming home, when all of a sudden it began to rain. Okay, so while he was coming home, almost started raining, and from here I would like to tell you that there are different words to express the falling of rain. Like it is mentioned here, it rained heavily. So sometimes rain comes in a slow form. It sometimes it comes very heavily. So there are different words to describe how the rain is coming, how the rain is falling down. Okay, let us start with the word that is given in the text only. Heavily. Heavily means when the rain is falling in downpour. Okay, like it is not falling smoothly, it is something that we cannot bear standing in rain. It was raining so heavily that we cannot that we it is raining so heavily that is unbearable to our body. We might feel that rain droplets pricking our body, जैसे हमारी बॉडी में वो चुभ रहे हो, इतनी तेज बारिश होती है. So that is raining heavily. And the another word to use this is downpour. 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 Okay, I hope the word is clear to you all. Downpour. Okay, so let's continue with another words about the falling of rain. When it rains very gently and we love to enjoy being in that rain, we call it is raining in drizzles. Drizzles, I'll spell out for you. DRIZZLE. Drizzle. Okay, DRIZZLE. Drizzle. Now when it is raining even heavier than the downpour, we call it is raining cats and dogs. Yeah, cats and dogs. Just like cats and dogs fight and they create a lot of noise, so when the rain is creating a lot of noise by falling on earth, so we call it is raining cats and dogs. And when the rain is falling so heavily that all the roads are getting flooded, इतनी ज़्यादा तेज बारिश हो रही है जब की रोड्स जो है सारी भर गई हो पानी से, पूरी मतलब it is looking like some kind of river flowing. Okay, so we call it is raining in torrent, or we call it a torrent rain. I'll spell out again for you. TORRENT. Torrent rain. Okay, torrent rain. All right. So yes, and of course when it falls in an average form, like neither too gently, neither too heavily, we call it is raining moderately. 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 Okay, so let's continue. So yeah, Shetty, since it was raining heavily, so Shetty, that particular magician, he did not have an umbrella. Okay, so what he did, he looked around for shelter and saw a pretty little fir tree. So this is a kind of fir tree. So he ran towards it as fast as he could. Of course, he was a magician. He could have, moved his magic wand. Wand is called chhadi in Hindi. तो अपनी छड़ी घुमाकर वो umbrella create कर सकता था, but actually magicians cannot do that. Okay, they do the tricks only to create an illusion. So he ran towards it as fast as he could, and soon the rain stopped. So Shetty was happy that he did not get wet. So he was very happy that finally the rain had stopped and he did not get wet at all. So thank you, you have been kind to me, and I would like to reward you. So whom did he ask? Whom did he actually thank? He thanked this particular tree, the fir tree. Okay, and why did he thank him? Because this fir tree had saved the magician from getting wet. Okay, so he went under this fir tree, and because of its spreading leaves, spreading branches, spreading boughs, he did not get wet in the heavy rain. So thank you, you have been kind to me. I would like to reward you. Ask for 4 wishes and I will grant them, said the magician to this magic fir tree. So now the next morning, the wish of the goat was again fulfilled, but again there was the negative effect, the negative consequences, the negative result of its wish being fulfilled, because a goat came along and ate all the green leaves. So again that particular moment of happiness turned into sadness. Why? Because the tree had not thought about the results of having such wish fulfilled. So now the goat ate all the green leaves, and again the second wish was being demanded. Oh dear, said the fir tree, I wish I had gold leaves, as goats do not eat gold leaves. So the second time, again another wish was demanded, and the fir tree did not think about the negative consequences of having gold leaves on its wood. So again, when the little fir tree woke up the next morning, it was surprised to see gold leaves. How happy I am. So again the fir tree was happy. This was the second time the fir tree was happy, having its wish fulfilled. Okay. So now the second time when it had gold leaves on it, a man came along and stole the gold leaves. So now again the wish of this particular fir tree turned his happiness into sorrow. So this was the third time the fir tree wished for something, and the third wish was, I wish I had glass leaves instead. Men do not steal glass leaves. So the next time, third wish was also fulfilled. What happened the next day? Its glass leaves shone in the bright sun. Okay. So because of the brightness of the sun, because of the bright light of the sun, the glass leaves started twinkling like stars. Okay. So how happy I am. But that particular moment of happiness again shattered, बिखर गए उसके सारे खुशी वाले moments. Why? Because at night the wind blew. It is the sound of the wind blowing rapidly. Okay, so all the glass leaves broke because of the strong wind blowing. Okay. Oh dear, said the fir tree, I like my old needle like leaves best, for goats do not eat them. So it again demanded for the same kind of leaves it had earlier. See, this is what I was telling you about. We should stay happy with whatever we have, because when we start living the lives of others, we actually forget that we were so much happy living the way we were. Sometimes we feel happy for quite a short time, but that happiness does not last long. The happiness lies in being original, in being simple, in being yourself, rather than living a fake life. Okay, sometimes in order to impress others we spend so much of money, but later on we realize that money was hard earned. बहुत मेहनत से कमाया हुआ पैसा होता है और हमने दूसरों को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए सारा पैसा स्पेंड कर दिया. But that is not a wise decision. Okay, we are living for ourselves first and then for the society. But that does not mean that you should be mean. You should of course look for the benefit of society also. Okay, but you should not live life so as to impress others. Yeah, if you want to help others, that is very good, but if you are doing some kind of thing just to impress others, that would not give you eternal happiness, complete happiness. Okay, so the fourth wish was to get itself back in the original position, to have its old needle like leaves back, for goats do not eat them, and no man can steal them, and of course the wind will also do no harm to them. So the tree went to sleep, and when it woke up the next morning, it had all its needles back again, and it was so happy getting the same kind of leaves it had earlier. So that was the real happiness. I never was so happy, said the little fir tree. So sometimes we get frustrated on the things we have and we just dispose it, we just throw it away. But later on we realize how much valuable that thing was to us and how much it helped us in our difficult times. Okay, so I hope this lesson is clear to you all. And the exercise part, I just wanted to go through the text as of now. The exercise part I will discuss in our next video. Okay, so thank you for this, and please keep on watching my videos, and please subscribe my channel so that you can all get the latest videos updates. Thank you, and have a nice day, have a bright sunny day, and enjoy. Thank you.